What is going on, guys? Jasper Chase here, back with another moto vlog. Thank you for joining me. I am going to talk about salespeople today, so stay tuned. Why do salespeople get such a bad rap? Well, it dates back to the 60s and 70s, where you had these backwoods bad people that tried to cheat you out of a good deal so that they could get a commission. And wow, I can't believe he's on this road. Oh my gosh, wow, that semi truck should not be on this road. Holy crap. I mean, look at these roads. He does not belong here. I'm a semi-truck driver. I know I don't belong here. Wow. I mean, look at this 15-mile-an-hour U-turn. How does he... That doesn't make any sense at all. I don't know why he's on this road. Jeez. That's dangerous. So, you know, the guy with the fat, hairy guy with the comb over and the yellow teeth smile and all that crap. Just the typical used car salesman that wants to cheat you out of a good deal so that he can get a commission. And I get it, that happens a lot, but you have to realize not all... Actually, I'm gonna pass this guy. You know, not all salespeople are like that. In fact, most salespeople are really nice, and they're educated, they're smart, and they're nice, and they'll take care of you. And you know, I mean, you gotta give them a chance. I used to be a salesperson. I'm not a cheater. I don't take advantage of people, but I sold a lot of cars, I sold a lot of motorcycles, I sold a lot of boats, jet skis, dirt bikes, four-wheelers, all that fun stuff. Hey, what's up, dude? Glad to see some other motorcycles out today. It's beautiful out, and the roads are amazing. Oh yeah, absolutely amazing. So the thing that you have to realize is they're people too. I guess that's my point, is they're people too. They have to go out and make a living. They've got to put food on their table. They've got to buy diapers for their kids. You know, they have lives too. They're not doing it for free. They have to make a commission. That's their job. That's the only way they get paid, is by commission. Unless you're like at CarMax, which I think they just pay. Oh, I love this. Look at this turn. Oh, wow. Oh, this is great. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be talking about my subject, but I just can't. These roads are amazing. Oh. Oh man. And people say that motorcycles are bad and dangerous, man, but if you get to the right road and you drive within your skill, man, I mean, wow, just so much fun. Oh, anyways, sorry, I'll try and stay focused. I'll stay focused here. So how do you get a good deal and still let the salesperson put food on their table? Well, I'm gonna tell you. There's a couple ways that you can do it. The first way is to do your research, know exactly what you're buying, know exactly how much it's gonna cost, know your monthly fee and your taxes and the dealer fees, all that stuff. Know that ahead of time. Go in there and be like, look, here's what I want. I know this is a good deal. Like, to give you an example, let's say you're going in for a Corvette. I like Corvettes. Let's talk about that. So a Corvette is around $68,000, I think, starting out. So you know the retail price on it is $68,000 plus the dealer fees plus the taxes. You're out around $73,000. Now that's full boat. Well, full boat is what they call full retail in the business. It's full boat. So you're getting it for full boat, but you go in there and be like, look, if you could take $2,500 off this, I can get a good deal, you can get your commission, and life can go on. And that's all you have to do. That's it. It's a really easy, simple process. They're happy, you're happy, the dealership makes money, the salesperson makes money, and you get a Corvette. You can't go wrong with that. I mean, you just can't go wrong with that. So there's one way to do it. Another way to do it is, let's say you're not sure what you want. You know, you're like, well, I want an SUV, but I don't know if I want a Honda or a Toyota or a Ford. You know, I don't know yet. So I'm just going and doing my research. So you end up going to the dealership. You're at the Chevy dealership. You want to take a look at the Blazer. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I like Chevys. But you go to look at the Blazer, which I think is a really cool looking SUV. They're around $35,000 start out. And after you add all the taxes and fees on it, you're looking at probably around 39 to 40. They're going to do what's called a Foursquare. So they're going to pull your credit. And by the way, it's okay for them to pull your credit because you get a certain amount of hits on your credit per month in a 30-day period. So that the reason why they do that, it's called a soft pull, where they pull your credit and they shop it to different banks. And they do that, the reason why you have 30 days is because they know that you're going to have to go to a Honda dealership to look at a Honda CR-V. You're going to have to go and look at the Highlander at Toyota. They know that you're going to have to get your credit pulled a few times because you're shopping for a vehicle. So it's okay for them to pull your credit as long as you're actually in the market to do so and you're serious about buying. Then take the hit on the credit. Anyways, I digress. So they pull your credit and you end up getting financed. You tell them, I'm going to put $1,000 down and I want my payments to be $500 a month. So what they're going to do is they're going to pull what's called a Foursquare. And it's on, if you imagine a box with 4 squares, it's going to show $1,000 down on the left, $2,000 down on the left, and at the top it'll say 48 months or 72 months. And then inside those boxes we'll have a payment, a monthly payment, and you just pick and choose which one you want, and that's the payment. You sign the paper, they give it to the manager, and you're off to finance, and you buy the car. I actually just did it with my bike. I put 0 down and I got it for $241 a month, which is fine. I'm gonna end up paying it off early anyways, so the 0 down for me just made sense. I couldn't believe I got 0 down. My credit has been so bad for so many years, but I've been working the last 3.5 years, 4 years now on my credit, and I finally was able to get it high enough that I actually got 0 down on this baby. It was great. Okay, so there's another tactic that you can use to buy a car, and I shouldn't name it, but basically you take 3 cars. What's the story with the Bears? Goldilocks. I'll call it the Goldilocks theory. So you take 3 cars, all right? You got your low trim Chevy Blazer, your mid trim Chevy Blazer, and then your high trim, like the RS version or something like that. So you go in there, you look at the highest one first, the highest priced. Look at that one first, and you're like, wow, I love this, all the bells and whistles and the leather seats and heated and cooling steering wheel. Wow, this is amazing. Oh, this is so great. Even though you know it's out of your price range, that's okay. So what you're going in there, you really want the middle one with all those bells and whistles. Then you go to the cheap one. You don't go to the middle one, you go to the cheap one. And you're like, well, you know, this is great, but I really liked all the bells and whistles of the high-end one, the high trim. They're going to be like, all right, well, let's look at this model, because this model has some of those features, and it's an affordable price. So what you do in the dealing process, when you go to negotiate, you say, all right, look, I really like the high-end one. It's out of my price range, but I really like the mid trim one. Can I get that one for the low trim price? And a lot of times you end up suckering them into it, and that's how you can get a good deal on a car. So it's just something of the Goldilocks theory, the three bears. You know, you got your low, medium, and high trims, whatever. Anyways, so those are some ways that you can get a good deal and still leave enough meat on the bone for the salesperson to get a commission out of it. So anyways, guys, that's it. I hope that the next time you go to buy a vehicle that you keep this in mind and understand that salespeople are people too, and they've got to put food on their table. So as always, guys, thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. You guys keep doing what you're doing. I'm out.